New tonight, questions over how authorities track down and then later charge a suspect.
Yeah, police used facial recognition to arrest the man who allegedly vandalized an Uber driver's car, but the charge was ultimately dropped.
Jim Spiewak spoke to the man who says facial recognition and police got it wrong.
The only way I could describe it was just terrifying.
A court-ordered summons in the mail.
Some letters saying, hey, you've been charged with a second-degree felony.
That's how Brad Johnston found out he was being accused of damaging an Uber driver's car.
This AI confirmed image recognition says, you are the person. I know I'm not the person, but it's now terrifying to realize that I have to prove that I wasn't there.
Yes. Facial recognition of a screen grab taken from the Uber driver's video footage from inside that car said Brad was a 94% match.
Even though you know you haven't done anything, you start thinking back on anything of, okay, was I speeding and some camera caught me going too fast?
Brad was charged with a felony because the damage to the car was more than $5,000, but Brad says he didn't do it.
If things go wrong, if I don't get a lawyer, then the justice system could fail me. And
according to the court summons, the evidence police used to recommend screening was the facial recognition hit, which is supposed to be used as a supplement to other evidence and not the primary cause for a charge.
In this case, where we just get a generated image of this is the person who did it, but we don't know anything about this alleged suspect, that's problematic.
Lindsay Jarvis is Brad's attorney. Her record showed Brad never ordered an Uber ride that night, and bank records show no purchases linked to the bar where the Uber picked up the riders. Jarvis took that to the district attorney's office.
We provided him the photos, all of the things that we had collected, and said, you got the wrong guy. By the way, here's the right guy.
After several court hearings over 5 months and thousands of dollars on attorney's fees, the charge was dismissed.
So if the police do an investigation that isn't completely accurate, the DA's office is still there to screen that to make sure that, hey, go back and get some more information or follow up on this before we file charges.
Salt Lake Police told me evidence Brad's attorney provided does not exclude him as a suspect, and they still view him as one. Even though the summons only references the facial recognition match, police say they used the Uber driver's video and alleged association with the other person in the car as other evidence to recommend a charge. But Salt Lake County District Attorney Sim Gill said this after reviewing the case.
One of the other culprits has been identified, so that has been filed on, and that's proceeding through there. But this case will not be coming back.
The investigator tried calling Brad several times, but never got a hold of him. The police report shows the investigator cited a 97% facial recognition match when the report actually said 94%. Gill says based on that evidence, it was presented to his office as a positive identification and charges were filed.
This is a tool and it's a supplement to their investigation. It is not the end of their investigation. So I think that's a good learning opportunity for all of us. Right?
Gill says he's since spoken to his screeners to be more cautious with facial recognition, which Gill says has only come online in the last year.
From my perspective as the prosecution, I can see how they filed it and at the same time, we can be much more thorough and deliberate. So I completely understand the sentiment that he's communicating.
Have you thought about what you would say to that cop or what you would say to that prosecutor?
I want to be more than just a number on a paper that they're trying to push to the next stage.
The charge, which again has since been dropped, carried a possible prison sentence of up to 15 years, and Brad right now is in the process of getting that charge expunged. Reporting in studio tonight, Jim Spiewak, KUTV 2 News.